Good morning, Junior 3. How are you today? We really miss you here at school and we wish to see you very soon. So let's continue our revision. Today we will be covering the present simple. Can you tell me what do you remember about the present simple? It's a pretty easy tense. Do you remember it? Okay, let's try to remember. What if I told you a sentence like, I visit my grandma every week. Okay. She usually comes late. Okay. We sometimes help at home. Okay. The sun rises in the morning. Water boils at 100 degrees. Okay. Lions eat meat. Okay, that's about it. So let's try to read from the beginning. I visit my grandma every week. She usually comes late. We sometimes help at home. Okay, so these three sentences, we have the three sentences talk about habits that we do regularly or things that we repeat. I visit my grandma every week. So this is something repeated every week. She usually comes late. So this is like a habit, something that she usually does. We sometimes help at home. So these are the things that we repeat regularly or that we do some of the time. Okay? What do you notice here? Do you notice this pronoun with I? What about this verb? This is the infinitive form of the verb. So after I, we have the infinitive form of the verb. Also, after we have the infinitive form of the verb. This is very interesting. What about she? We added S to the verb. We added S to the verb. Okay. So after I, we, they, and you, or any plural noun, we have the infinitive form of the verb, which means that we don't add anything to the verb. However, if you have she, he, or it, or any singular noun, we put S, ES, or IES. Okay? The sun rises in the morning. Why did I put S? Because the sun here is a singular noun. It's only one sun. Okay. Water boils at 100 degrees. It's also singular noun. So water is uncountable noun. It's an uncountable noun. Sorry. Lions, which is more than one, eat meat. So this is a plural noun. So we have the verb in the infinitive form. Okay. So why do we use the present simple? We use it to talk about habits, things that we usually repeat, things that we do on a regular basis, things that we repeat. Okay. But here, the sun rises in the morning, water boils at 100 degrees, lions eat meat. These are facts. These are facts. Facts are things that are real, things that everybody knows, things that never change. Okay? So these are the things that we all know and they don't change. These are real things or true things. Okay. We can also use the present simple to talk about our feelings. For example, I like or likes. I like fruits. Okay. She loves with she, singular noun, singular pronoun. She loves music. So we put S here with she because it's a singular pronoun. Okay? So let's review or let's see what we have covered up to now. So if you have I, you, we, or they, or any plural noun, you only have the infinitive form of the verb. You don't add anything, the verb without any addition. If you have the singular form, singular pronoun or singular noun, you only add s, es, or ies. So can anybody remind me, when do we use s? When do we use es? When do we use ies? S, es, ies. We use s with most of verbs, like eats, becomes eats. Drink becomes drinks. Play becomes plays. Put this in mind because it's a very, very tricky verb. When do we use es if the verb ends with x, o, sh, ch, or s, or double s? Okay? Like what? Like the verb fix. If you have a broken toy, your dad fixes it. Okay. She goes. So puts es. She goes. Verb like wash. When you wash your hands, we add es. Watch. Like when you watch TV. And to ch, so you put es. If you have a verb like pass, we add es plus s or double s. Both are correct. Okay. When do we use ies? When the verb ends with y, and before the y, consonant. Can you guys remind me what is a consonant? Can you remind me what are consonants? Consonants are all the letters in for our very, very strong vowels. What are these vowels? A, I, E, O, U. So these are our vowels. These are our vowels. If you have a consonant before the Y, consonants are very, very weak. So we cross out the Y and we put on ES. For example, if you have the verb study, you study. You have to study before you come to school. Study. So study ends with Y. Before the Y is the letter D. So the letter D is consonant or vowel? Have a look at the vowels. We have A, I, E, O, U. Is this one of the vowels? No, it's a consonant. So it's a very, very weak letter. So we cross out the Y and we put on ES. So it becomes studies. Let's have another example. Do you know the verb fly? Like the birds. So fly ends with Y. Before the Y we have L, which is a consonant. So we cross out the Y and we put I, E, S. Flies. And so on. Okay? Okay, so remember our friend here? The verb plays. So plays end with. So we have here a friend, play. So play end with Y. But what is that before the Y? It's a vowel. It's a vowel. So what do? We leave the Y and we put S. We leave the Y and we put S. Why is that? Because vowels are very, very strong. So they keep the friend the Y and we only add yes. Okay? Let's try to take the negative form. Now about the negative form. If I want to say she cooks dinner. But if I want to put it in a negative form, do you guys remember negative means what? Negative means not. Okay. So do I add this not to the verb? No. I need someone to help me. So I need a helping verb. Okay. So she takes what helping verb? Okay. Our friend here in the present simple likes two helping verbs. Likes do and does. So our friend she. We said she is a singular noun. So we put do or does. The verb ends with E, so we put does. And we put the not. So our helping verb here, the helping verb, is helping us to take the negative form. So she doesn't. She doesn't cook. Think again. We ate the S here, so we put the infinitive form. She doesn't cook dinner. So again, with singular nouns or pronouns, we use the helping verb doesn't. But we have to use the infinitive form of the verb. Why do we use the infinitive form? Because doesn't here ate the S. Doesn't. She ate the S. So we have to remove it and we have the verb here in the infinitive form. Okay? Let's try to do another one. Okay? Selma likes sushi, which is a good verb. Likes sushi. So Selma likes sushi. But what if Selma doesn't like sushi? Oops, did I just tell you the answer? So Selma doesn't like or likes like. Selma doesn't like sushi. So we first add the S because we put it here in the helping verb. Okay? What if we have the sentence they visit their friends. They is a singular or plural pronoun. It's a plural pronoun. It's more than one. They visit their friends. So if I want to put it in a negative form, what do I use? They visit their friend. So if I want to put it in a negative form, I have to use not. So who can help me and carry the not? Does visit take not? No, visit doesn't take not. So I have to have a helping verb, which is do or does. They is a plural pronoun. So I use they do. Okay, so do here takes the negative form. They don't visit their friends. So let's try to practice a little and see if you guys can answer some of these questions. Okay. Complete the sentences with the present simple of the verbs in brackets. So we have the verbs here. And we have to use the present simple. Peter and his friends space school by bus. So I have to use the verb go. Can you guys help me? Peter and his friends. Is it singular or plural? Very well, it's plural. So do we use go or goes? Go. Very good. Elephants, leaves, and grass eat. Elephants. Is it singular or plural? It's plural. So I have to use the infinitive form, which is eat. David's father in a hospital. Work. So David's father is one or more than one. Singular or plural? It's singular. So we use S-E-S or I-E-S. So work here takes what? Takes S. Works. Very good. The bank opens at 9:30 and stays at 4:30. Close. The bank. Is it one or more than one? It's one. So the bank close. Close and with E. It's a vowel. So put S. Tom and Jen space football every day after school. So Tom and Jen, one or more than one. They are more than one. They are plural. So put infinitive form. Play. Very good. Mr. Jones is a teacher. He teaches history. He. So it's a singular noun. So put S, E-S, or I-E-S. So teach and with C-H. So we put E-S. Very well. Our lessons space at 9 and space at 3:30. So we have to put the verb start first space here, and the verb finish in the second space. So our lessons, singular, plural, plural. So start or starts. Our lessons. Start or starts. Our lessons start at 9 and finish or finish. Finish. Okay. My friend Ben, that's the name of the boy, is in Japan. My friend Ben in Japan. So Ben here is one person. So lives. We only put S. Mary and her brother, these are two people, cartoons every Sunday morning. So they watches, watch, C-A, so put E-S. John, his room every day, tidy. So John here is singular noun. So we put S, E-S, or I-S. Be careful, the verb here ends with Y. And before the Y is consonant or vowel? It's a consonant. So we remove or cross out the Y and put I-E-S. So it becomes tidings. Very good. So, sorry, it's I-E-S. Okay. So this was our lesson for today. We hope to see you next week to complete the present simple. We will take question 4 to